Hi everyone, what's up? I'm Shreya and welcome back to my channel Beauty and the Code. आज के वीडियो में we're going to be talking about Smokin Vanilla from Plum Goodness Body Loving. This is one of the most requested video on my channel, so I'm finally doing a review for you guys. So the last time that I showed you the haul, it's been almost 2 weeks that I posted that video, and I just don't want to rush through the review without properly experiencing the fragrance. Now that I have good dent on this fragrance and my thoughts are consolidated, this is the right time to do the review. So let's begin. Before we do so, make sure कि आपने मेरे channel पे subscribe कर लिया है, you hit the bell notification and you follow me on Instagram. And now let's get started. So let me talk about the packaging first. It comes in this very cute box. It's a cardboard box in which a girl is made with sipping a drink. I really feel that this is very cool packaging and the color combination is just amazing. पीछे की तरफ सारी details mentioned here along with the fragrance notes and everything. The pricing for this one is 50 ml of bottle costs for 899 rupees. It also comes in the smaller 15 ml bottle which costs for 349 rupees. मैंने पहले इसका छोटा वेरिएंट ही खरीदा था and after kind of like experiencing the fragrance that it was, I got really excited when recently Plum came up with the 50 ml bottle of this one. Now इसका जो body spray है, पहले बॉडी स्प्रे रिलीज हुआ था, उसके बाद ये परफ्यूम और द परफ्यूम में आया. बॉडी स्प्रे से आई वाज नॉट इम्प्रेस्ड एट ऑल. I liked the scent profile of it, but I thought that it was just very underperforming. And the second thing that I did not like in the body spray was this one is called as a Smokin Vanilla, but the smokiness in this I did not find was very prominent, whereas I found that this was more like a floral vanilla. So that was my complaint with the scent profile as well, but the longevity was really bad, the performance was really bad for the perfume spray, and that's why I was like kind of like confused if I should give this one a try or not. But then thank goodness that I did, because I have fallen in love with this fragrance now. This is an eau de parfum concentration which actually behaves like an eau de parfum concentration, so I really like that part. Now coming back to the packaging, I just lost my track there. This is how the bottle looks like. It has this rose gold sticker in which Plum Body Loving Smokin Vanilla Eau de Parfum is mentioned. It's like in front and back, the bottle looks exactly the same, and it's kind of like a flat bottle, so it sits very comfortably in the purse. You can carry it in your sling bag, and this is a transparent cap in which through which you can see the rose gold atomizer. So I like that the overall packaging is quite cohesive in a way, but kind of doesn't match with the outer packaging. Like, the sticker for the Smoking Vanilla, which is like very cute and quirky. I would have loved it if this color palette was kind of like followed in here. That's what I don't like. Like Plum has very quirky packaging, but then only the outer packaging takes that quirkiness. The actual product loses that quirkiness. That's kind of like if I'm being very picky, that's one of the things that I don't like. The atomizer is nice. It diffuses the product really, really well, as you can see here. Now this one is a super gorgeous kind of like a floral vanillic fragrance with hints of a smokiness to it. It definitely has like a very bright sunshine kind of an opening, because it opens up with honeysuckle. Now honeysuckle is a floral note which gives a very lively feel to a fragrance. That's exactly what it is doing here. The honeysuckle along with some mild woodiness is what gives it a very kind of like a fresh, very sunshine, very bright kind of a opening, whereas the woodiness kind of keeps that maturity in this fragrance. And I just love the opening of this perfume. Like, it is such a refreshing opening that I just love the opening of this fragrance. Then in the heart notes, it goes into vanillic balsam combination. So balsam note, when it gets mixed with vanilla and the base notes of amber and musk, that's where the kind of like that smokiness is showing through. Now I do feel that the smokiness is negligible in this one. Like, it's very less smoky. But the name is Smokin Vanilla. It feels like a floral vanilla to me. I've said this 1,000 times before. Just going to repeat it. I feel like I sound like a broken record at this point of time, but I have to just say it. It is a floral kind of vanilla, but it is super sexy. It's warm, it's seductive, it's inviting. The wisp of this, when it comes, when you're wearing this every 30 minutes, every 1 hour, you will get a very beautiful vanillic wisp, with all of these elements attached to it, with a lot of sweetness in this fragrance. I don't know why, like, sugar is not mentioned in this notes, but I do feel that there is like a lot of sugar also present in this fragrance, because overall this perfume is super sweet. While I was testing and trying this fragrance, I wore it in the morning and then I went out to do some chores. And while I was doing my work outside, and throughout the time that I was working outside, I was getting wisp of this perfume, and I just could not believe it that Plum perfume is performing that well on me, because the perfume spray for this one was super bad on me. And then I felt I was not very hopeful with this one. But then when I used it, I applied it, I went out, and then I got wisp of this. Then I started believing that, okay, they have worked on the performance of this perfume, and this is actually performing like an eau de parfum. But I do have to tell you guys that I do overspray to get a good longevity and a good performance with this one. Consider like 3 sprays. If you apply 3 sprays, then you will get 1 hour of longevity, and that's how you can calculate. I use around 6 rounds, सो 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 ऐसे करके मैं 6 स्पॉट्स पे परफ्यूम को लगा रही थी, एंड दैट्स व्हेन आई गॉट लाइक अ गुड 6 to 7 hours of longevity. So keep that in mind, that you do have to overspray this one to get a good longevity. I don't mind overspraying this one, because after overspraying I get a good long lasting fragrance. So I really don't mind, because this is not a very expensive fragrance that I have to think too much before I'm overspraying, and this is easily available in India. So all in all, I don't mind overspraying and getting the longevity. Then coming to projection, this is not the kind of fragrance that like projects to like 10 feet or so. This is kind of a fragrance that makes a good scent bubble around me. Only people who are talking to me in close proximity or sitting next to me, and we're having a nice conversation, that's when the perfume like kind of projects in a way that the person sitting next to you will get the wisp of it. But it's not something that if you enter the room and you will fill the room with your fragrance. The sillage is quite moderate that way. So that's like the overall performance thing. You know how I imagined this fragrance was, that it's a winter evening and you have visited a hotel like Absolute Barbecue or Barbecue Nation, where you can actually smell that barbecue ka feel. Like you can see the coal burning, you can see the ashes, and you get that wisp of burning coal. Along with that, you are like wearing a cozy vanilla perfume. So when that vanillic fragrance is like mixing up with the smokiness, that's the kind of feel that this fragrance has. I kind of really love how this one makes me feel, because it's kind of like light, airy, breezy in one place, but it is also kind of like dense and sweet and sticky kind of a fragrance. So I just love how these two polar opposite things are coming together in this fragrance and just making it absolute delight to wear. I am very happy that my opinion for Plum Goodness Smoking Vanilla has drastically changed. My opinion for the mist still remains the same, but the transition from mist to perfume has been the real deal for me. And I do want to mention, when I layer this with the mist, I do get a better performance. So these two kind of layered together just makes the performance better for the perfume. So if you don't want to like spray so much and then get the performance, maybe you can go and get the layering combo. So that brings us to the end of the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching the review for Smokin Vanilla. This was one of the most requested videos on my channel, and I'm glad I could do it for you. My overall rating for this fragrance goes to a 9 out of 10. I love the scent profile of this one. 1 mark only for kind of like average performance. Other than that, I don't mind the simple packaging. I don't like anything. I don't mind about the packaging. I can forget about the packaging and everything, because the pricing is good for this one. Super travel friendly, and overall the glass quality is also good. So I'm not cutting any marks for all of those things, just that it could have been slightly more better performance and slightly more denser is what I felt. That brings us to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Let me know what is your experience with this fragrance if you have tried, and if you haven't tried this, please don't sleep on this fragrance because it is one of the best gourmand fragrances available in the market. You should definitely give this a try. If you're okay with floral vanilla fragrance, keep that in mind. Okay, if you're okay with that, you should give this one a try. If you are not sure, buy the smaller bottle like the 15 ml one, give it a shot, and then go for the bigger bottle. So that's it for today's video. Please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification, follow me on Instagram, and I'm going to see you very, very soon in my next video. Bye.